In this video, I'll be looking at the verb assess. The question is, assess the impact of plate tectonics on shaping Earth's features, 7 marks. This is a lengthy question, a lot of marks here. I typically ask this in right at the end of an exam for a long response question. The word assess itself means make a judgment. Make a judgment of value, things like value, quality, outcomes, etc. They're basically making a judgment, a conclusion based on a set of facts, in other words. So let me break this down for you. It may seem overwhelming, but it's really not that bad if you really break it down using the ID paragraph format. So let's use the ID paragraph format. Okay, I is identify. So your first sentence is identifying what this question's about. So I would write plate tectonics has an important impact on shaping Earth's features. Okay, so I've identified the concept, the main concept at play. That's I. D for describe. So let's get into a bit more detail. So plate tectonics refers to the movement of Earth's lithospheric plates resulting to different geological phenomena. Okay, so I've taken it one step further and expanded on what plate tectonics are. So basically the result of Earth's lithospheric plates moving. Let's describe, let's go into explain, E for explain. Explain means cause and effect. So let's get into it. So we need to be specific here with an example. Okay, it says on shaping Earth's features. We need to make reference to an example. Okay, because we're trying to show the marker what that we understand the question. Okay, by using an example, an actual example. So you can write one key surface feature influenced. So remember, it doesn't have to be word for word what I'm doing here. It's just basically along the lines of this. Influenced by plate tectonics. I'm going to choose mountain ranges. Mountain ranges, quite easy to describe their formation. So mountain ranges, a mountain forms when two plates collide head-on in opposite directions. Okay, then they rise. That's how you get a mountain. Very easy to describe. So let's put that in words. So at convergent boundaries. It's a fancy way of saying when two plates collide. At convergent boundaries, where plates collide, crust is pushed upwards. Full stop. This leads to formation. So I'm being a bit sloppy with my writing because I don't want to take up too much time. I want to focus on the main details. But in an exam, you would write, this leads to the formation of mountain chains like the Himalayas. The Himalayas is probably the most common example of a famous mountain range. Okay, the Himalayas is in Nepal. So the cause is convergent boundaries. The effect is mountain chains, quite simply. Now, because it's 7 marks, we need to present quite a bit of detail here. Not only do we get things like mountain chains, but also let's refer to organisms, to life forms. Okay? We can write, so in the same paragraph here, plate tectonics are also significant, also important in influencing the distribution of resources and habitats. resources and habitats. Okay, for example, so e.g. Formation of ocean trenches. In the ocean, you've got marine life, and if you have ocean trenches, you've got new habitats for marine life, quite simply. Ocean trenches, okay, due to plate movement. Formation of ocean trenches due to plate movement affecting marine life and potentially providing new habitats. Okay, that's explained. So the cause is plate tectonics, convergent plate boundaries. They come together, they form a mountain chain. That's the effect. And another effect is the formation of new habitats, okay, in the formation of ocean trenches, okay, due to subduction and whatnot. But you didn't really need to mention subduction here. And A is the last bit, analysis in the idea paragraph format. It's basically the conclusion. You can write therefore or in conclusion, comma, plate tectonics plays a vital role in shaping. So I'm restating the question. Okay, that's what a marker looks for. Have I really understood the question? Right, in reshaping Earth's surface features, impacting everything from the formation of mountains to resulting in new habitats for marine life. Full stop. Okay? My judgment, in other words, is that plate tectonics is a good thing. It's essential for the formation of things like mountains. That creates new habitats even for things like mountain goats or and whatnot, and even for marine life in ocean trenches. I'm going to show you the distribution of marks. As a marker, how would I mark this? Zoom out a bit. Okay, so I would give 1 mark for the identified introduction statement. Another mark for mentioning the fact that plate tectonics is due to Earth's lithospheric plates moving. I would give 2 marks for the convergent boundaries and where plates collide. So 1 mark for convergent boundaries, 1 mark for what it involves. Another 2 marks for mentioning formation of ocean trenches and habitats for marine life, and 1 mark for the concluding statement, the judgment. Okay, so in total you get 7 marks if you have something like this roughly. Okay, that's how you do an analysis, an assess question. Just break it down in the idea paragraph format, and just step by step, you're starting very broad, identified, and going into more and more depth, being more and more specific up to the explain, and then the analysis is going back to the original question and restating it along with the summary of what you mentioned. So quite a lengthy type of question. So I'll now leave you with an activity. So question, assess the need for a divergent plate boundary in the formation of a volcano. 7 marks. Okay, this is pretty much the same thing that I did before, same format, but instead of, let's say, transform boundaries, which I chose to talk about, convergent boundaries, you now talk about divergent plate boundaries. So when 2 plates separate, out comes magma, and there you have it, a volcano.